Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Will take over first and 10.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll leave it with him. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
7, South Carolina, 0.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
Will take over first and 10.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Moving past the 25. Running toward the tape. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, wants to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Wants to fire on second down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
A first down run in the red zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the crease.
The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing, and how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Sweet feet on the move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. At the 35, he's open. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you...
A shot toward the end zone. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. Now on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it.
Touchdown, South Carolina! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Defense not showing press coverage. At midfield, he's got room. Just steamrolling the defense. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's going to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
South Carolina, 13.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Will take over. First and 10.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. These corners going to give them some space. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Quarterback checking the play. Right back up top on second and 10. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. Fights off a defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Flying down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He gets a block. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the...
Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Delivers to contact. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, Hokies! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This offense starts deep in a hole. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll start this drive firing. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Wants to throw on second down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
All kinds of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. 42 Spider. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
On the slide. Gain of 31 on the play.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the stomping has commenced. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more.
The 20.
But they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Going up top on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies. And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Ball in the air, intercepted. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pulls and fires complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
It was a golden opportunity on that 2-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
South Carolina, 21.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Perfect execution on the onside kick. And how about the kicker? He makes sure that ball skips a couple times before popping up into the air and allowing his players to go get underneath it.
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd down, going up top. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On second down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football.
Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Quarterback checking off. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a grab enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. After this, it'll be a wrap. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
it.